Hey there, pet enthusiasts! Welcome back to Bark Buddy TV. They herd kids, outsmart you and melt hearts. But Australian Shepherds also come with factory recalls. Yep, beneath that velvety coat and brilliant stare is a breed that sometimes feels like it was assembled using leftover Border Collie parts and wrapped in a chaos bow. Today we're diving into the less glamorous but super important side of Aussie life: their health. No panic, no guilt, just a friendly chat about things we, as owners or future owners, really need to know if we want our dogs to stick around for all those adventures we keep promising them. Let's start with hip dysplasia, which is basically what happens when your Aussie sits like a broken folding chair and you think, that can't be normal, right? It's a structural problem in the hip joint where the bones don't fit together quite like they should. That mismatch can lead to pain, inflammation, and arthritis over time. You might see it in little ways: your dog hesitating to jump on the bed, limping after play, or running like their rear end forgot how legs work. But here's the thing, it's not a death sentence. You can stay ahead of this by choosing a breeder who does proper joint screening, keeping your dog at a healthy weight, yes, that extra fluff counts, and working with your vet to monitor and manage any signs as they come up. Supplements and even physical therapy can make a huge difference if caught early. Now, if you've never heard of the MDR1 gene mutation, buckle in. This one's sneaky. Some Aussies have a genetic mutation that makes them super sensitive. No, not emotionally, we're talking pharmaceutically. Certain medications that are totally fine for other dogs, like some flea treatments, painkillers, or antiparasitics, can be straight up dangerous for a dog with this mutation. And not like tummy upset dangerous. We're talking seizures or worse. It sounds terrifying, and yeah, the first time you hear about it, it feels like learning your dog is allergic to air. But here's the silver lining. All it takes is a cheek swab DNA test to find out if your dog has the mutation. Once you know, you can simply avoid the risky meds. No guesswork, no drama. Just a little awareness and a partnership with your vet, and your Aussie can dodge this bullet completely. Let's talk about something a bit more unpredictable: epilepsy. This condition shows up in some Aussies, usually early in life, and the first time it happens, it can be absolutely terrifying. Picture your dog suddenly collapsing, twitching, or staring blankly mid-play, then popping back up like nothing happened. It's disorienting, heartbreaking, and can leave you feeling helpless. But here's the reassuring part. Many dogs with epilepsy live full, happy lives with the help of regular medication and lifestyle adjustments. Once diagnosed, it's all about monitoring patterns and triggers and working closely with your vet to keep episodes under control. It's not easy, but it is manageable, and your dog doesn't need to miss out on life just because their brain occasionally short-circuits. Now, let's shift our gaze to the eyes literally. Collie eye anomaly, or CEA, is an inherited condition that can affect vision in Aussies. Sometimes it's mild and barely affects their eyesight at all. Other times it can lead to significant vision problems or even blindness. You might notice your dog struggling to track a tossed treat, or running straight past the toy they were chasing. It's easy to assume they're just distracted or dramatic. This is an Aussie we're talking about, but sometimes it's more than that. Early eye exams can catch this while your pup is still young, and responsible breeders usually screen for it. Even in cases where vision is affected, many dogs adjust beautifully and live totally normal lives. Awareness just helps you adapt your routines and keep their environment safe and predictable. And of course, we can't skip the allergies. Oh yes, that endless itch, the red belly, the chewing on paws at 2 a.m. Aussies are no strangers to allergies, whether it's food-related, environmental, or who knows what. What starts as a little scratching can snowball into full-on skin flare-ups, ear infections, or the dreaded cone of shame. And managing it? That's where your grocery list starts to look like it belongs to a celebrity chef: duck-based kibble, salmon oil, oat baths, goat's milk, anything to avoid the itch. But once you identify what's causing it, whether through elimination diets or allergy tests, things really do get easier. Sometimes it's just a matter of switching proteins or avoiding a certain plant in your yard. The important thing is not brushing it off as just a quirk. Persistent itching always deserves a closer look. So are Aussies high maintenance? Only if you think that not accidentally poisoning them or watching their hips like a hawk counts as extra effort. But really, this isn't about fear, it's about knowing. And when you know, you can act. A quick swab for MDR1, a vet visit for a joint check, a little observation to catch the early signs of a seizure or a missed treat toss. these things don't take away from the joy of owning an Aussie, they deepen it. Because when you understand how to care for that fluffy ball of chaos and genius, you're not just a pet owner, you're a partner in their wild, wonderful life. And hey, if you've seen discussions about Aussie temperament, you already know this breed comes with a PhD in stubbornness and a minor in mischief. But now you know what's going on under the hood too. Their brains might be 5 steps ahead of you, but sometimes their bodies need a little more support. So go on, check those hips, talk to your vet, and maybe order that cheek swab today. Because knowledge isn't just power, it's love with a plan. Thanks for joining us. Whether you're an Aussie owner or just a dog lover, we hope this helps you appreciate the incredible, and sometimes quirky ways these dogs keep us on our toes. Give your pup an extra belly rub today, they deserve it.